dinner on Sunday night, we are having oven baked Frito pie. It's been a long time since I've made this, but it's pretty good. So what I did, and I'm just having the recipe, so I'll freeze this and we can have it for another dinner. But you cook your ground beef, and then you mix together with it, it's a pound of ground beef, and then 8 ounces of tomato sauce, a can of diced tomatoes, a can of chili beans, some taco seasoning. I used homemade taco seasoning, some shredded cheese, a little bit of shredded cheese. I think that's it. So you mix all that together. You put a few Fritos on the bottom, top it with the chili, and you bake it at 350 for 20 minutes. Then you take it out and put some sour cream on it and some more Fritos and cheese. Bake it for a few more minutes, and there it is. That's all there is to it. Pretty easy. For side, I wasn't sure what to serve with it, so we're just having some fresh veggies with some dill dip. This is a recipe that I got from Our Family of 4 a long time ago, and it's pretty good, so I'll put all these recipes below. And then we're just having some mango and kiwi with it. So that's what's for dinner on Sunday. For dinner tonight on Tuesday, we're just going to do a frozen pizza from Costco, but to go on the side with it, I'm going to try these zucchini chips. It's another one of those, you know, tasty recipes that you might see on Facebook. So yeah, I've got my zucchini chopped up. I've got 2 eggs here whisked together, and in this bowl I've got 2 cups of breadcrumbs, 3/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, like a 1/3 cup of fresh basil, some salt, some pepper, some garlic powder, and red pepper flakes. So I'm just gonna dip these in the egg wash, and then coat them in the mixture. Put them on the baking sheet. I got the oven heating up to 450, and I think they'll bake for like 20 or 25 minutes, but I'll let y'all know when I'm done. Okay, so I have the zucchini chips there in the oven. Bake at 450 for I think 15 to 20 minutes, and I made a dip to go with it. So it's like a 1/3 cup of mayonnaise, a tablespoon of lemon juice, and then a tablespoon of garlic, and then some salt and pepper. Seems like a lot of seasoning. I didn't quite add the amount of pepper it called for. And then this, kind of a waste. I should have just halved what the recipe called for. I mean, I could have used more zucchini, but it was a little more time consuming than I thought. And we're hungry, so I didn't want to cut up anymore. But so I should have just used half of this mixture, because it's quite a bit going to waste. But anyways, I hope they're good. Okay, so there's supper. These are just some frozen pizzas from Costco. They come in like a pack of 4, and I got them because they were on sale. And it's a good vegetarian quick dinner because it's margarita pizza. And then just the zucchini chips with the sauce. These are pretty spicy. It calls for quite a bit of red pepper flakes and ground black pepper. And I added less pepper flakes because I knew that would be spicy, and it's still like it has an after kick of spiciness. But anyways, so haven't tried the sauce yet. We'll have to try it in that. And then we just have a peach and some grapes. So that's what's for dinner on Tuesday. For Wednesday's dinner, we are having chicken salad. As you can see, Jared wants it on bread and on a wheat tortilla. I'll probably eat it on a tortilla. So here it is. It just is mixed with mayonnaise, salt, pepper, a boiled egg, some pecans, some celery, pickles, and radish. And then just some fruit and some more veggies. I was gonna make a cucumber tomato salad, but then I read that it takes 3 hours to chill, and we don't have 3 hours. So we're just having fresh veggies with the rest of our dill dip from the other night. And so that's what's for dinner on Wednesday. For dinner on Friday, I'm sure y'all are tired of seeing this, but it's seriously like one of our favorites. So easy and vegetarian meal. Could be vegan if you didn't add eggs. But just the usual fried rice with the egg rolls and cute little cuts of fruit. We got some peaches, some watermelons, and kiwis. Just found these in the cupboard and wanted to use them. Anyways, so that's what's for dinner on Friday. Yummy. For dinner on Monday, I am making a chicken spaghetti recipe. This is one that my mom sent to me last week, and she was going on and on about how good it is. It's really unhealthy. It calls for one of those blocks of the Velveeta cheese. Well, I wanted to make it not as bad, so I decided to try making a homemade Velveeta, because I just can't bring myself to buy that big nasty block of fake cheese. And guess what, guys? It actually turned out really good, and it was super easy. So what it was is a pound of, it calls for natural American cheese, which I think means like unprocessed. In the recipe she used Land O'Lakes brand, and I couldn't find that. I went to a few stores and couldn't find it, so I ended up getting some from Albertsons, and I think it was like a processed cheese, but it's all I could find, so that's what I used. It was from Albertsons, like Amish something, Amish Classic American. So a pound of that, and then half a pound of sharp cheddar cheese, which I also got from the deli section, and it was in sandwich slices, and I just stacked it all up and cut it up. So I put those two cheeses in the bowl, along with 1 cup of milk and a teaspoon of cumin, and you warm it up in the microwave for 5 minutes, and I stirred it about every minute, and that's all there was to it. It's really good. I keep dipping chips in it and eating it. So if you ever wanted to make one of those dips, cheese dips for like a party, you should totally try this out. You can just add your Rotel or whatever to it. But yeah, so that's the first step. Now I am boiling a pound of chicken seasoned with salt and pepper. Okay, so what we got going on now is the chicken cooked through, so I removed that and cut it up, and then I chopped up a green bell pepper, and then about half of a yellow onion, and then right now I've got my pasta boiling. This is what I had on hand, so this is what I'm using, a pound of angel hair pasta. Jared and I both like the thinner noodles better anyway, so now that I found out he does, I don't know if I'll ever buy regular spaghetti noodles again, because I just love the thin ones. That only takes about 5 minutes. Then I'm going to drain it and show you what we do next. Okay, I guess I wasn't paying super close attention to the ingredients when I picked this recipe out. It calls for a whole stick of butter to saute the peppers and onions in. That's crazy. So I'm using more like half a stick and a little bit of olive oil, because geez Louise. So letting that melt, and then I'm going to saute the onions and the bell pepper in it. Alright, now that the onions are nice and tender, I'm going to add a can of Rotel, or this is what I got at Aldi. It's their version of Rotel, I guess. I think the Rotel makes this dish somewhat spicy, so hopefully it's not too spicy for the kids. Not that they eat my dinners anyway. Okay, now here's the bad part, you guys. I didn't say this was healthy. This is so bad, but you know what? I've been wanting to make a chicken spaghetti for a long time. Anyways, it's got a can of cream of mushroom and a can of cream of chicken. You know what? I don't like using this stuff, but I don't do it that often. So don't judge. At least get the healthy requests. It's the less sodium version ones. So I'm going to add those, mix that all together. And then I added the chicken to the pot. So I'm mixing that together. Says to do it one at a time. My mom made this in, she says she's tried it a few times and has perfected it. She likes to cook it in the crock pot, but I started this kind of late, so I didn't get to cook it in the crock pot. Now I'm going to add the noodles. Hopefully this is a pound. In goes the noodles. Ooh. Okay, there it is all mixed together. I added all the cheese. Actually, I didn't even add all the cheese. There's a little bit left in there, but as you can see, it's really cheesy. And I've already been tasting it, and it's really good. So that's all there is to it. I'm just gonna put it in a 9x13 dish. It's still early. It's only 3:45. So yeah, I'll just put it in the oven until we're ready to eat. And yeah, I'll put the recipes below, and I think we're just gonna have a salad with it. So yummy, so bad but so good. And there's dinner. We're just having it with the salad, and Jared really likes it.
It is really good.
I just caught Jordan taking a bite of hers. Look at that big girl.
It's got a good little spice.
I'm sure she won't eat it.
Homemade cheese.
Yep. I'll put all the recipes below, and yummy.